Question: can you use both of these 5-star weapons effectively? The two 5-star weapons have high crit damage and a very universal passive that are extremely powerful on their respective 5-star characters. Answer: if you have both a DPS polearm user, especially Hu Tao, and a DPS bow user, especially Yelan, then you can make use of both 5-star weapons effectively. Question: what banners might you want to be spending your primogems on? Yelan and Hu Tao will be running alongside this weapon banner, and they are highly sought after and popular characters. If you have a limited amount of primos, which most of us do, then it might be worth considering spending primos on the character banners. We also know that Mika and Dea are going to be released next patch. Answer: if you want any of these characters, reconsider spending primogems on this weapon banner. Question: can both of these 5-star weapons be used on multiple characters? Answer: yes, if you have multiple different DPS polearm and DPS bow users, because they are generically great. Question: are there enough good 4-star weapons on this weapon banner? Over half of the 4-star weapons have to be good. I'll assign 1 point if the 4-star weapon is good, half a point if it's mid, and 0 points if it's complete garbage. The weapon banner has to earn 3 points in order to pass. We'll start with Rust. It has its uses like DPS Fischl, Yoimiya, and even Child. However, it's not the best weapon option for these characters, and some of the craftable weapons can compete with it. Half a point for Rust Bow. The Favonius sword is one of the best, if not the best, 4-star sword in the game for support characters. You can use it on a variety of different characters, and it's especially good on top tier supports like Kazuha or Xingqiu. 1 point for Fab sword. Fab Codex is okay. It has to compete with Thrilling Tales or even Prototype Amber in some cases. A lot of characters with Dendro release make better use of Sac Frags and with Sith as well. Half a point for Codex. Lithic Claymore is powerful and can grant a lot of crit rate and attack, but there is currently no main DPS Leeway character to really make use of this. Even in its niche cases, it has quite a restricting passive that can be annoying to build around. Half a point for Lithic. Dragon's Bane is a strong and solid 4-star weapon that can be used on a lot of different characters. If you are aiming for Homa for your Hu Tao but you don't get it, you might end up walking away with a high refinement Dragon Bane that can be a potent option for her. 1 point for Dragon Bane. When we add these points up, we get a score of 3.5, which means that this weapon banner does pass. It means that the value of primogems per 10 pull is good, and chances are you'll end up with weapons that you'll have uses for, especially since there are no complete garbage weapons like the bell or flute. To summarize, both of the 5-star weapons are very strong weapons that can be potentially used on a lot of DPS characters. If you want Yelan, Hu Tao, or Dea, reconsider pulling on this weapon banner. You are more likely to end up with some decent 4-star weapon option copies if you end up not getting Homa or Simulacra. Keep in mind there is a 25% chance you don't get either of the 5-star weapons. And lastly, as always, if you are considering and wanting to pull on this weapon banner, don't spend any money on this weapon banner, unless you are an oil prince. If you enjoyed this video, then consider subbing and liking. And remember to take care and have a magnificent day.